Let's start him as part of Master AWS Lambda. In this session, we are see tree-based data ingestion and processing using AWS Lambda. Let me open my uh, drive with the data sets. In AWS Lambda, I have a file called orders.csv. Orders.csv. So this is my orders.csv. I am going to place this file into S3 location. Okay. Once we place file into S3 location, then I am going to use let's Akkem Sreenivas -AWSDE, or let's say S3. S3. In this location, let's say I am loading a file. File name is, let's say, orders.csv. See here, when file is loaded into incoming using AWS Lambda, I am going to process this file. I am going to write AWS Lambda logic to process this file. So when put event is generated, I want to call this Lambda function. I want to process this one. Data processing, I am to implement in AWS Lambda. So let's first start creating bucket in S3. So first log in AWS Cloud. I already logged in. Let's say here I am opening S3. In this S3, let's see. Here you can see buckets. Okay, I am creating one bucket. Create a bucket. Akkem Sreenivas. Hyphen, let's say lambda bucket I am creating. Then uncheck this option. I acknowledge, create a bucket. So I am creating bucket name Akkem Sreenivas lambda. Okay, I created a bucket. In that I am going to create a folder called incoming. Okay, in this bucket I am creating a folder called incoming. So in this folder, later I am going to place a file, because when I place file, I want to invoke Lambda function. So I am going to create a Lambda function. Go here and open Lambda. In this Lambda, I want to create a Lambda function. Click on create a function. I am giving function name is S3 based data ingest. I am creating S3 based data ingest. Okay. Then I am selecting runtime is Python. Then click on create a function. See here, function name with invalid characters. Sorry. Here, no space till. No this. Then click on create a function. S3 based data ingest. Okay. Then inside this lambda function, okay, go to the code, go to the code. Let's wait for generating the code. And after that, we are going to modify with our actual code. This is the logic I'm going to replace. I am going to replace this code too. I am going to replace this code. So I am importing some libraries like JSON, Boto3, CSV, input output uh, libraries. Then for Lambda function, this is our Lambda function, and we have a file in S3. We have a file in S3. So to create a connection between Lambda to S3, we are using Boto3 API. Boto3 API. Then one important function called def lambda underscore handler. Inside our Lambda program, function name should be lambda underscore handler. Here, two parameters. One is event and one is context. Okay. Now, see in the bucket, in the bucket, in the bucket or any folder, when I place a file, when I place a file, it will generate a event. It will generate a event. So we are going to configure that event. When I place a put, means placing a file, I want to call this lambda function. In that event is passed to this parameter called event. So event, we are accessing bucket name. We are getting bucket name. From that event, we are getting bucket name. From that bucket, we are going to get our file name. File name. From that file name, we are going to read data using Boto3 API. We created connection using Boto3, right? S3 dot get object. From this entire path, we are going to read a file. From that file, we are converting into human readable format content. Then that file we are converting into CSV format. Then we are appending data, CSV data. So we are writing complete processing logic here. Processing logic. Finally, this input data we are writing into output location. Instead of CSV, we are writing into JSON format. Just we are copying and writing just for showing the example. In this example, we are reading CSV file and we are converting into JSON format. And again, we are writing into S3 location under processed folder. Under processed folder T. Okay, let me save this program. So program is generated. You want to update this modified code. What we have to do? We have to click on deploy. Yes or no? And after deploy, you want to give a access permission. See, Lambda is different service, S3 is different service. Yes or no? You want to give an access to your Lambda function to connect with S3. Then tell me, what is required? Can anyone tell me what is required? AWS IAM role. Yes or no? Yeah, we need a AWS IAM role to access S3. So how we can provide that one? See here, go to configuration and here you can see permissions. Okay. See role name. Whenever you create a Lambda function, it is created a role. This is the role name. Role name. Whenever you create a Lambda function, for every Lambda function in AWS IAM, it will create a role. Go to IAM. Okay. Go to IAM. Then go to roles. Search this role. Click on this role. Then add permission. Attach policy. Which policy is required? S3. Search S3, S3 full access. Attach this one. Add permission. We are reading, we are writing. So we need a full permission. Then we attach the permission. Now our Lambda function having a capability to communicate with what? S3. Okay. How Lambda function knows event is generated? How Lambda function knows event is generated? We have to create a event, a trigger. Go to Lambda. Go to Lambda. This is my code. This is my code. You can see here, add trigger. Click on add trigger. Then, which is your source? For Lambda, which is the source? For this application, which is source? S3. S3. Yes, correct. Orders file placed in S3. So source is S3 location. So select to source. So you can give, these are different sources. For Lambda, you can give these many sources. C2. So I want to search S3 is my source. Select a source. Then select a bucket. What is our bucket name? Akkem Sreenivas Lambda. Okay. Then see here event types. Event types you can see here. You can see multiple events: put event, post events, copy event, multiple. But I am giving all events at this time. I am giving all events. Then I am selecting I acknowledge. Then click on add. I created S3 trigger. Now go to this location. See AWS Akkem Sreenivas Lambda. You can refresh. Currently we have only incoming folder. Click on this one. Just place our file. Place our orders file. Place our orders file. Is it required test Lambda function? No, right? Because we created an event. No need call Lambda function manually. We created a trigger. Whenever we upload a file, Lambda function going to trigger automatically. Then it performs this processing logic automatically. You no need to do manual calling of this test. Manually calling of this test, creating test, running test. That is not required because we configured event when anyone places file in this bucket, this lambda function automatically going to trigger. So you no need to do any manual. Then I want to know whether this is running or not. This code is ran or not. We uploaded a file. Let's scroll down below. Yeah. Go to here. You can see monitor. You can see log is going to see here. You can see CloudWatch log. See, CloudWatch log means whenever you put CloudWatch log is created. And let's see, click on this CloudWatch log location and go to CloudWatch log and verify event details. See, this is event details. So request is started. Let's go our input location and refresh our bucket. Go to Lambda. See, process is created. In this, it is generated order.json. Clear writing. We have implemented. We have implemented data processing logic using using AWS Lambda S3 based data ingestion. Okay.